strings in the corner. Glass hums on the bar. Trumpet says a secret from somewhere far. I left my coat on the empty chair with the weight of a long, slow night. The city outside had nothing to say, but it kept on burning white. A shadow moved across the floor, like a memory dressed in smoke. I heard your name in the ice machine, then watched that echo choke. Some rooms remember what the morning forgets. Some hearts keep dancing with old regrets. Last night in the blue room, falling across my hands, I am still here breathing where the silence stands. Last call for the lonely, last song for the brave. I keep one small fire that the night cannot take. The bass came low like a warning sign. The drum walked slow behind. The trumpet bent through the cigarette haze like a thought I could not find. I saw your face in the window glass, but the rain was only light. Some ghosts do not need a body to sit with you all night. Last night in the blue room, falling across my hands, I am still here breathing where the silence stands. Last call for the lonely, last song for the brave. I keep one small fire that the night cannot take. Let the horn fall down, let the bass stay deep, let the old clock lie, let the neon sleep. I do not need forgiveness, I do not need a sign, just one more quiet rhythm to keep this heart in time. Last night in the blue room, falling across my hands, I am still here breathing where the silence stands. Last call for the lonely, last song for the brave. I keep one small fire that the night cannot take. One glass hum, one bass hit, one dark chord, then it quits. Slides click under cold light, cabinet teeth shut tight, moth wings brush the glass, something moves behind the lamps that never sleep. Every jar held a silence, every drawer had something deep. The room smelled old and silver, like a secret kept too long. I heard a wing beat in the corner, trying to become a song. In the specimen light, I keep my shadow still. The night is breathing softly on the windowsill. In the specimen light, nothing here forgives, but every broken thing finds a way to live. Rose from the floorboards, slow as dust in air. Drums came in uneven, like footsteps on the stair. Electric keys turned colder, marimba tapped in bone. An alto flute kept circling like it knew I was alone. No name on the glass, no face in the frame, just a small wing trembling at the edge of flame. Let the old room hold me, let the blue light bend. Some hearts are preserved long after they end. In the specimen light, I keep my shadow still. The night is breathing softly on the windowsill. In the specimen light, nothing here forgives, but every broken thing finds a way to live. Pipes knock under the concrete, leaves drip in the dark, glass creaks over silence, a saw bends like a spark. I found the stairs below the garden, where the daylight never came. Green vines held the iron railings, like they still remembered rain. The air was warm and heavy, with a secret underground. Every root moved through the shadows, without ever never making sound in the underground greenhouse. Something still grows under black glass ceilings where nobody goes. In the underground greenhouse, I hear the night bloom, a low groove breathing in a locked up room. Rose from the wet floor like a heartbeat made of soil. Drums stepped in slowly through the rust and oil. Wurlitzer burned in amber, bass flew across the air. I saw your ghost in the leaves, but nothing touched me there. No sun in the branches, no moon on the pane, just a flower opening to the sound of my name. Let the roots keep reaching, let the blue dark stay. Some things grow stronger when the light goes away. In the underground greenhouse, something still grows under black glass ceilings where nobody goes. In the underground greenhouse, I hear the night blue, a low groove breathing in a locked up room. Glass cracks, bass hits low, dark chord lands cut the glow. Plug clicks in the black room, relays hum behind the wall. A dead tone keeps on waiting for a voice that will not call. I found the switchboard glowing in a building with no name. Every wire crossed a secret, every socket held a flame. There were numbers without owners, there were lines that led nowhere. I put my hand on the console and felt you in the air. Operator of the midnight, patch me through the dark. There is a voice I almost buried, still ringing in my heart. bass came up like black smoke from the cables on the floor. Drums walked in behind me and locked the second door. Electric keys turned colder, trombone bent the room. The dial tone split open like a flower made of gloom. No answer from the city, no name on the line, just a wire full of silence and a pulse out of time. Let the old lights flicker, let the blue sparks crawl. I will hold this broken number until the shadows fall. Midnight, patch me through the dark. There is a voice I almost buried, still ringing in my heart. Operator of the midnight, where the lonely people go. Plug pulls, bass hits low, dark chord lands, line goes cold. Register bell in the back room, silver scales lean low, velvet slides across the counter, bandoneon starts to glow. I walked in with a black umbrella, though the sky outside was clear. The man behind the counter never asked why I was here. There were rings without a promise, watches with no hands, photographs of strangers from forgotten borderlands. At the midnight pawn shop, I trade what I cannot keep, a gold chain for a silence, a bad dream for sleep. At the midnight pawn shop, nothing leaves the same, every price is written in a disappearing name. The bass came in like old debt under dust and amber light. Drums move soft and crooked through the pockets of the night. Electric keys turn colder, Euphonium bent the air. I saw your shadow shining in a locket lying there. No bargain for the lonely, no refund for the past. Just a number on a paper tag and a bell behind the glass. Let the velvet hold me, let the low horn moan. Some hearts sell their sorrow just to walk back home at the midnight pawn shop. I trade what I cannot keep, a gold chain for silence, a bad dream for sleep at the midnight pawn shop. Nothing leaves the same, every price is written in a disappearing name. Bell rings, bass hits low, dark chord lands, lights go cold. Telescope hum in the black room, star maps fold in my hands, radio ghosts in the ceiling, calling from forgotten lands. I climb the stairs past midnight to where the cold glass turns. Every light below the city looks like something that still burns. The sky was full of questions. No one taught me how to ask. I put my eye to the darkness and watch the old world pass. Black star over me, blue night under my skin. I keep listening to the silence like a door I cannot get in. Black star, pull me slow through the smoke and silver air. If the heavens know my secret, let them leave it there. The bass rose from the floorboards like gravity made sound. Drums moved soft and crooked where the moonlight circled round. A sax breathed in the distance, electric keys turned cold. I saw your shadow in the starlight, but the starlight would not hold. No prayer in the orbit, no answer in the glass, just a signal breaking from a half-erased past. Let the planets drift darker, let the night stay wide. I will follow one low rhythm to the other side. Chips slide on the green field, a light of sparks in red. Neon hums above the table, like a warning no one said. I sat beneath the basement light with a shadow to my name. Every face around the table knew the rules but not the game. The queen was hiding in my sleeve, a ghost was standing near. The room was full of silence, but the silence smelled like fear. Red light on the table, cards fall one by one. I keep my hands steady till the losing is done. Red light in the back room, no truth, no alibi. I came here with a secret, and I leave before the sky. Bass moved like a bad sign under smoke and velvet sound. Drums came in with cold feet, never touching solid ground. The baritone sax was breathing from a corner dressed in black. I almost heard you calling, but I never turned back. No luck in the mirror, no prayer in the glass, just a slow beat waiting for the final card to pass. Let the neon tremble, let the low horn bend. Some nights do not forgive you, they just teach you how to end. Red light on the table, cards fall one by one. I keep my hands steady till the losing is done. Red light in the back room, no truth, no alibi. I came here with a secret, and I leave before the sky. Chips fall, bass hits, dark chord, cut it. Red light over silver trays, chemicals breathe in the room. One glove snaps in the silence, a symbol bends through the gloom. I watched your picture rising from the water so impale. A face made out of shadows, and a story without a trail. The walls were stained with midnight. The clock refused to speak. I held the frame between my hands, like a secret turning weak. In the red dark room, nothing comes out clean. Every ghost develops somewhere in between. In the red dark room, I see what I denied. A little truth in black and white that never learned to hide. The bass moved under cold light, like a pulse beneath the floor. Drums came in with soft weight and locked the outside door. Wurlitzer burned low and crooked cello drones began to crawl. A sax was barely breathing from the other side of the wall. No flash, no witness, no mercy in the frame. Just an image getting sharper every time. the glow. Curtain ropes are crying, footlights buzzing gold, music box keeps turning with a song too old. I found the backstage doorway where the velvet shadows sleep. Names were carved in broken wood for ghosts who still keep. The mirror had no mercy. The dust knew every face. I stood beneath the red light in a forgotten place. Behind the old theater, the night begins to bend. Every silence has a curtain. Every song becomes a friend. Behind the old theater, I hear the dark applaud for a heart still acting brave in a room without a God. The bass came from the floorboards like thunder under cloth. Drums move slow and crooked through the powder and the moss. A trombone cried in pieces. Wurlitzer burned low. I saw my shadow bowing to a crowd I did not know. No roses at the doorway, no spotlight in my name, just a rope, a chord, a whisper, and a stage that kept the blame. Let the curtains fall heavy, let the back wall shake. Some dreams do not die clean, they only stay awake. Behind the old theater, the night begins to bend. Every silence has a curtain. Every song becomes a friend. Behind the old theater, I hear the dark applaud for a heart still acting brave in a room without a God. Rope creaks, bass hits, dark chord, cut it. tiles. Boards creak over the deep. Chains move in the locker room, where old echoes never sleep. I stood beside the empty pool, with the moon caught in the floor. The water left a silver line, like a memory on the door. Every lane was quiet, every light was thin. I heard my shadow breathing before the drums came in. Empty pool, blue night, hold me under pale light. I keep sinking slowly through the things I never said. Empty pool, cold shine, all the dark is moving in time. If the silence wants me, let it take my name instead. Rose from the bottom, like a secret coming back. Drums walk soft and crooked down a long forgotten track. Wurlitzer burned like chlorine, cello bent the air. I saw your face in the deep end, but there was no one there. No splash, no voices, no footsteps on the side, just a low groove circling where the lost things hide. Let the blue tiles glimmer, let the old chains swing. Some rooms keep the sorrow that the morning cannot bring. Empty pool, blue night, hold me under pale light. I keep sinking slowly through the things I never said. Empty pool, cold shine, all the dark is moving in time. If the silence wants me, let it take my name instead. Chain falls, bass hits low, dark chord lands, cut the glow. Compressor hums in the cold room. Metal shelves shake low. Freezer door pulls like a warning. Glass bends under snow. I found a rose in the freezer. wrapped in paper, pale and red, like a love that missed the morning, like a word we never said. The tiles were white and silent, the air was sharp and thin. I heard the old walls breathing before the beat came in. Cold room rose, still holding on under blue light after warmth is gone. Cold room rose, do not bloom for me. Some hearts stay frozen so they do not bleed. The bass rose from the floor drain, slow and dark as wine. Drums move through the metal like a ghost keeping time. Wurlitzer glowed faintly, bass clarinet turned low. I saw your shadow melting where the frost would never go. No candle on the table, no waiter by the door, just a flower in the silence and a secret on the floor. Let the cold keep speaking, let the old light stay. Some memories survive us in their own strange way. Cold room rose, still holding on under blue light after warmth is gone. Cold room rose, do not bloom for me. Some hearts stay frozen so they do not bleed. Door seals, bass hits slow, dark chord lands, cut the cold. Tubes glow in the black room, numbers cut through the air. Rotary clicks in circles like someone is still there. I found the station sleeping the edge of the old town. Dust on every microphone, wires hanging down. A voice came through the static, but it never said my name. Only counted out the hours like a slow and broken game. Midnight radio, tell me what you know. There is a ghost in the signal and a light below. Midnight radio, keep the volume low. I hear the dark transmitting where the lost things go. The bass rolls under metal like thunder in the wall. Drums move through the wires, soft, uneven, small. Electric keys turn colder, clarinet bent the room. I stood beside the console in the blue electric gloom. No face on the frequency, no hand on the line, just a voice made of numbers and a heart out of time. Let the signal wander, let the old lights fade. Some messages keep searching long after they were made. Midnight radio, tell me what you know. There is a ghost in the signal and a light below. Midnight radio, keep the volume low. I hear the dark transmitting where the lost things go. Elevator bell in the distance, low breath under the floor. Metal walls hold the silence. I am not leaving anymore. Third floor light keeps blinking, like it knows my name. The hallway smells like midnight and a half-forgotten flame. I press the button slowly, but the doors stay open wide. There is a shadow in the mirror, standing just behind my eyes. Take me down slow, where the blue lights bend. I have been talking to the darkness like an old friend. Take me down comes up from the basement. Drums move under skin. A clarinet keeps breathing where the night begins. Prepared strings keep shaking like wires in the wall. I count the numbers falling, but I do not move at all. Take me down slow, where the blue lights bend. I have been talking to the darkness like an old friend. Take me down slow, past the rooms I knew. Every floor keeps fading, but I still hear you. No moon in the window, no voice on the line, just a red light glowing at the edge of time. Let the cables tremble, let the silence lean. I am caught between the floors of a half-remembered dream. Take me down slow, where the blue lights bend. I have been talking to the darkness like an old friend. Take me down slow, past the rooms I knew. Every floor keeps fading, but I still hear you. Bell rings once, bass hits low, dark chord lands, cut the glow. Boards flip in the terminal, wheels cry on the floor. The carousel keeps turning for a flight that comes no more. I slept beneath the gate sign with my coat around my knees. Every window held a runway, disappearing by degrees. No voice came through the ceiling, no name across the screen. Only lights kept blinking where the leaving should have been. Empty gate, cold blue, I am still waiting for you. Every plane in the distance turns into a ghost I knew. Empty gate, low sound, no one left around. I keep my heart in standby till the dark touches down. The bass rolled through runway vanished like a prayer going nowhere. No passport, no reason, no morning on the wing. Just a number changing and a phone that will not ring. Let the red lights guide me, let the engine sleep. Some goodbyes keep flying long after they leave. Empty gate, cold blue, I am still waiting for you. Every plane in the distance turns into a ghost I knew. Empty gate, low sound, no one left around. I keep my heart in standby till the dark touches down. Board flips, bass lands, dark chord cuts, gate goes black. Lights hum over empty frames. Footsteps fade on marble stone. One shutter cuts the silence, and the oboe starts to moan. I walked into the gallery after midnight, closed the door. Every portrait kept a secret, every shadow asked for more. Your face was not on canvas, but I saw it everywhere. In the gold around the corners, in the dust inside the air. In the midnight gallery, the walls remember me. Every color turns to blue when I think of you. In the midnight gallery, I move quietly with a ghost inside the frame, still calling out my name. The bass came slow and heavy, like a heartbeat under glass. Drums moved through the hallway, dragging pieces of the past. Wurlitz glowed in darkness, sax drifted far away. I stood beneath the exit sign, but I could not leave the grave. No crowd, no voices, no morning light, just painted eyes watching through the night. Let the old room hold me, let the black floor shine. I will dance with the silence until the dark is mine. In the midnight gallery, the walls remember me. Every color turns to blue when I think of you. In the midnight gallery, I move quietly with a ghost inside the frame, still calling out my name. Shutter clicks, bass hits low, dark chord lands in the show. Leather snaps in the back room, chrome chair sighs awake, scissors cut the silence like a promise made to break. The mirror held a stranger with my eyes and someone's coat. The red pole turned in circles like a warning nobody wrote. A towel on the counter, a blade beneath the light. I came in looking older than I did the night before. Midnight barbershop, trim the shadow from my face. Leave the past in pieces on the cold tile plate. Midnight barbershop, keep the low lights on. I will walk out different before the dark is gone. Moved under leather like a heartbeat in disguise. Drums came in uneven with a slow and crooked stride. Wurlitzer burned dimly, trombone bent the air. I saw your name in the mirror, but it vanished from the chair. No small talk, no mercy, no hands on the clock, just a blade, a breath, a baseline, and the door still locked. Let the chrome keep shining, let the old floor moan. Some men lose their sorrow 1 inch at a time alone. Midnight barbershop, trim the shadow from my face. Trains move slow on the pier. Black water keeps a secret. Only midnight wants to hear. I found your letter by the harbor, folded twice and stained with blue. The ink was running like a river, but every line still sounded true. The boats were sleeping in the shadows, the lamps were shaking in the cold. I put your name inside my pocket, like a story left untold. Down by the foggy water, I hear the night breathe low. A ghost light, let it guide me through the gray. The bass came in like heavy weather, drums moved slow beneath the tide. A muted horn behind the darkness pulled the silence open wide. Dark piano touched the shoreline like black rain made of glass. I watched the city in the water break apart and drift past. No ship is coming closer, no voices on the phone, just chains against the timber and a heart made out of stone. Let the harbor keep the answer, let the low horn call my name. I will walk into the blue fog and come back changed. Down by the foggy water, I hear the night breathe low. Every wave remembers what I could not let go. Down by the empty harbor, I stand where echoes stay. If love becomes a ghost light, let it guide me through the gray. Bass hits, dark chord, cut it. Mist hangs over glass shelves, small bottles touch and ring. The ceiling fan turns slowly like a broken silver wing. before sunrise, with the sign turned to the wall. Every scent was still breathing, though no one came to call. Lavender under the counter, smoke in a crystal jar. One perfume wore your shadow, like a memory from afar. In the perfume after midnight, I remember too much. Every note turns bitter when it reaches your touch. In the perfume after midnight, nothing fades the same. I keep your ghost in amber, but I never say your name. But I never say your name. The bass entered like velvet, low beneath the floor. Drums moved through the bottles and locked the front door. Wordlets are burned in the corner, shallow pulsed like red wine. A clarinet kept drifting through the ruins of the time. No flower in the window, no footsteps in the hall, just a fragrance getting darker as the old lights fall. Let the glass keep shining, let the fan turn slow. Some love leaves a scent long after it lets go. In the perfume after midnight, I remember too much. Every note turns bitter when it reaches your touch. In the perfume after midnight, nothing fades the same. I keep your ghost in amber, but I never say your name. Glass rings, bass hits low, dark chord lands cut the glow. Projector ticks in the dark, steel cries far down the line. Cello notes fall like footsteps under a broken station sign. last train leaving, with my shadow on the floor. The platform lights were breathing like they had seen this night before. A coat on an empty bench, a ticket in my hand. Somewhere beyond the tunnel, the city could not understand. Last train, slow rain, nothing calls my name. I keep standing in the blue, with a heart I never knew. Cold tracks, low light, holding up the night. If the dark comes passing through, I will ride it back to you. The bass came from the tunnel like thunder wrapped in smoke. Drums moved under the silence before the morning spoke. Vibe shimmered in the distance, sax drifted through the haze. I watched the signal flicker at the end of all my days. No map in my pocket, no voice on the phone, just the sound of metal telling me I am alone. Let the station remember, let the black rails shine. I will wait with the rhythm until the night is mine. Last train, slow rain, nothing calls my name. I keep standing in the blue, with a heart I never knew. Cold tracks, low light, holding up the night. If the dark comes passing through, I will ride it back to you. Projector stops. Bass hits low. Dark chord lands, and the show